Hey, it's your named Tati. I got something new for you guys. I have a podcast now called The Beard and Afro. Of course, I'm the Afro, and my co-star Jay is the Beard.
Hello.
Yeah, so today's video, we will be reviewing the Black Panther.
If I gotta check a fake one, I'ma make it look sexy. If I gotta go out on the bed, I'ma make it look sexy. I pull up, hop out, and route, made it look sexy. They won't take me out my element. Nah, take me out my...
So, yesterday I saw the Black Panther with my family.
We saw the Black Panther.
We saw the Black Panther.
already taking on the spotlight.
We saw the Black Panther, whatever. It was like 8 o'clock at night, and we decided to go see it at like the worst movie theater ever in life.
This isn't a review of the movie theater.
It was the worst movie theater.
No.
We sat in the back, and it still wasn't good. The sound system was terrible. I'm not even gonna say which movie theater it was.
Okay, the screen was a little cut off.
The screen was cut off. The only thing good about the movie theater were the seats. Other than that, it was pretty trash. It was dirty in there. You think that you can walk into the movie theater. Our screening was at 7:55. They weren't done cleaning until 7:45. So that was already starting off bad. Yeah, the sound system was pretty trash. So we didn't really hear like some of the things. We didn't really hear some of the things that were really going on in the movie. But I think, I got the gist of the movie. I don't think the movie was that good
No, it was good.
I don't think the movie was that good that I want to go see it again.
What happened is you saw the hype machine, which was supposed to happen,
which was Black Twitter,
and then all the advertisement and of course the PR was great for this film. Like, they really promoted and marketed this movie very well. So there was a lot of hype, rightfully so. So that boosted your expectations. So when you saw it, that's what happened.
I mean, to be honest,
you expected it to be...
I expected it to be like the Avenger. I expected it to be like an Avenger movie. Because
but it's not an Avenger movie.
No, it wasn't, but it was more hype than an Avenger movie, was it not? It was more hype. Yeah, so you expected to be on that Avenger level, and it wasn't. It really wasn't.
No. I say it was hyped because they had a good marketing system. They had a better marketing team.
And it was also hyped because there was a Black director and Black cast and Black wardrobe and Black cameraman and Black special effects and Black soundtrack. Let's be honest. That's the reason. That's the main reason why it was so hyped.
The soundtrack. Well, the score. So he's Swedish, I believe.
Oh, dang it! I was gonna say Jewish, but still, And then Kendrick Lamar, whatever he did in the movie, the soundtrack, which was okay. Of course, SZA is on it. I love her. Their song together was good. And then I think Paramedic song was good.
I like King's
but you were saying that they didn't really use any songs in the movie like that.
Yeah, I think they only used like 2 or 3. But anyways, let's get into the review.
Okay, let's get into the
actual movie. So what's the first thing you want to cover?
I'll talk about the characters.
Okay.
I felt like the character development was very well thought out, and they executed it when it came to the characters, the main characters. I'll say that. T'Challa was great. I think Chadwick Boseman is like one of the greatest African American actors right now. Like, he could be up there with Denzel Washington. Like, if he keeps going, I feel like he could be up there with Denzel Washington.
I don't want to compare him to Denzel. I think he's gonna be the first Chadwick Boseman. Am I saying his name right?
Chadwick Boseman.
I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to attempt anymore.
Okay. T'Challa. Just call it T'Challa then.
T'Challa.
Yeah. Or, he could make his own, like, little category for himself. But, he's a great actor. He did James Brown. He did Thurgood Marshall. He's done a lot of movies.
You know what? He's the king of the biopic.
Yeah, he is the king of the biopic. And he was I think that his character of course he's the main character. I think his character was the best besides Michonne from The Walking Dead's character. I'm not even gonna say her name because I don't want to butcher it, so I'm just gonna say Michonne's character. She was my favorite throughout the entire movie.
My favorite character was T'Challa's little sister, the scientist.
Shuri.
Shuri. She was dope.
Yeah, she was tight, smarter than Iron Man.
She was dope. All right, what other? Killmonger.
Killmonger. I don't want to be biased because I like Michael B. Jordan so much, but no, I know I'm gonna give him credit. I think that his character as the villain was the best. How do I say this? I think he was the best thought out villain so far in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, I think it's because we were able to sympathize with him a lot because what he was fighting for was something very dear and near to a lot of African Americans, people
or women or people of color in general.
Like the struggle, like he was fighting for. Even
though he went about it in the wrong way, he straight up choked an old 60-year-old woman.
Spoilers.
For no spoiler alert. He choked a 60-year-old woman. Well, that's not really giving away nothing.
Are we doing spoilers?
Yeah, I don't care. Or? Spoil it. I don't care. They've hit 20 million in the box office, so everybody's went to go see it. Yeah, but he literally choked an old woman. Yeah, I think that especially, well, it's a new year, but I'll say for 2000, I'll just compare it to 2017's villains in Marvel. He was definitely better than Superman. He was definitely better than Spider-Man's villain. I thought that Spider-Man's villain was straight trash.
Actually, I think Spider-Man's villain was compelling, but not as compelling as Killmonger.
What is that dude's name? Keaton? His name is something. Whatever. He's a good actor, though. But it wasn't... It was... It wasn't...
He had a reasonable cause of fighting for it. But we're not doing a Spider-Man review. We're doing Black Panther review.
I know. But,
so
yeah,
are you team T'Challa or team Killmonger?
I kind of want to pick both, low key, because I can understand where Killmonger was coming from, and then I can understand where T'Challa. And first of all, yeah, I want T'Challa's team because he didn't find out what happened until later on,
and he was only fighting out of. I don't necessarily think he was fighting him because he felt he was a bad guy.
No.
If that makes any sense.
No, I don't think he was fighting him because he was a bad guy either.
He was fighting him, in a way, to just handle his father's business.
Yeah.
That's
to prove something.
It wasn't even to prove something. It was just okay, I have to handle this. He wasn't really, without giving too much away, he wasn't really, I have to destroy him. He was okay, let me just handle
I think it was situation. It was kind of like the Lion King, the whole challenge thing between family. It kind of reminded me of that. Oh yeah, it did definitely remind me of the Lion King in the beginning part of it. Spoiler alert again. In the beginning part of the movie, it was what's it called? The Lion King, the part where Simba is born or whatever, and they put him, the monkey have him in the sky, and the dad was talking to Simba these is gonna be your land and everything I own is what you're gonna own someday.
Where he told the story of
I was the this lineage. Is so Disney.
Yeah, it's a Disney
so
movie.
Disney.
But that beginning and then up to the part where he went to the plane, the astral plane where his ancestors were, and he met his dad. That was my favorite part. That had me shooketh.
That had me shooketh.
I was actually crying in the theaters at that part.
Yeah, that part. That I think every scene, I think every scene with the father was good. Every scene with the father was good.
And I like how they played up the part where basically his father wasn't such a innocent king. He was black and white. He had to do things just to protect the land,
Wakanda,
so to speak.
Yeah, and Sterling Brown was in the movie too. Woo woo, even though he died.
Dang, another spoiler.
Oh well, y'all already. Oh well, y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. I already know y'all saw it. But yeah, and then another character that I liked that I felt like they didn't show enough was Angela Bassett. Her name was
Today,
Forget it. I don't even know her name. But exactly, I don't know her name. Why don't I know her name? Because they didn't show her enough.
She was T'Challa's mom.
T'Challa's mom. I felt like she spent the most time in hair and wardrobe because she had on a full front lace wig with dreads, and it was ice. Like, it reminded me so much of Storm. And I just felt like she had to be in the movie. The movie was an hour and 35 minutes. She had to be, I want to say she was probably like 15 minutes in the movie. 15 minutes.
Okay.
Even the Caucasian guy was in it, and his character didn't even matter. His character was more prominent in the movie than her.
That's weird. I see a lot of arguments on Twitter about the white guy being involved too much.
The agent, I don't even remember his name.
And being a hero, but in reality, I mean, he did help as far as
he did help, but actually there could have been another character that did that easily.
Yeah.
The sister could have did it, even though,
Lupita's character.
Lupita's character, Melanin Queen, okay, all the way down.
She almost got me in trouble with my old lady.
I was living for Lupita, okay? I was living for her.
Yeah,
the hair, the wardrobe, her skin was just everything. Her character was so perfect. Her character was perfect to me. I feel like, yeah.
What's the guy from the tribe who worships the apes? What was his name?
Mbaku.
Yeah, I like
Mbaku was tight. Yeah,
I remember him from the comic books. I have to admit, I didn't read too much Black Panther comic books growing up. I only have a few. I'm a comic book reader, but
yeah, he's the comic book reader, and I just
only have a few. So like a lot of stuff I had to research before I went to the movie. Now I'm gonna buy and catch up and read some paperbacks on some good volumes of Black Panther. That was freaking awesome. Yeah,
I think that he was kind of the breakout star, M'Baku. He was kind of the breakout star. I've never seen him in the actor in anything else. I think his name is like Winston Duke. His name is Winston Duke. I've never seen him in anything else, so I believe that this is his first like breakout movie, and I think that he did a wonderful job.
And in the comics, he's a villain. And so
he was kind of a villain in this movie.
And so is Lupita's character. She eventually becomes a villain.
Well, I hope we get to that point where she does. And I was so expecting at least a little bit something to Storm.
No, she doesn't come in until later.
I thought they was at least going to show her a little bit. Like,
okay, but here's the thing. Most people say, oh, we should have had more Storm. Oh, Storm should have been in it. Oh, we should have had a reference. But that was like... I have the first comic, but I actually have that autograph. The first, when they got married, it's like 2006, I believe. So that's way down in the line. That's actual new canon. That's not even like in the...
Well, they're divorced now, right?
Yeah, they're divorced.
Yeah.
It didn't work. It
didn't
was
work
terrible,
out.
actually.
But I think a lot of people would have enjoyed seeing... Excuse me. I think a lot of people would have enjoyed seeing just a little something of Storm, like at least the ice hair, like the mother.
Yeah,
you know.
I agree.
Now a lot of people were talking about Lupita and Chadwick Boseman's chemistry together. I didn't really. It was okay. I think they were
resistant towards each other.
Yeah, I think their chemistry off camera was better than the chemistry in the movie.
Come on.
Like, have you seen their interviews together? They love each other.
Not much. I see more off camera chemistry with her and Michael B. Jordan, but I ain't finna gossip.
Don't talk about my man. I love him.
But no, in the movie, it was like they love each other, but they had to stay away from each other.
I feel like
it was a resistant
another reason why chemistry. I won't give this movie a perfect score is because they didn't really, they developed the characters very well, but when it came to the relationships, they didn't really go into depth. They didn't really go into depth about the relationships. Like,
I mean, how could they though?
Honestly,
they were off doing work. Like Lupita's character.
Okay, but he still was telling her to stay every 5 seconons. Oh, stay with me, girl. I want you to stay. But yet we know nothing about their history in the relationship. And then Michonne from Walking Dead's character and the guy from Get Out's character, they were together, but we really didn't know that until they said something. Like, they never showed affection towards each other. They were barely in scenes together.
They're soldiers, Tati.
I don't care.
He was from
I don't care. You can hold her hand. You can hold her hand.
He was from a warrior tribe. She was from the what are they called?
she was, I don't know, a warrior. She was the general, and he was from another tribe.
Yeah, she's from the tribe not tribe of women, but she's a part of a. I can't remember the freaking name.
I don't remember the name either, but it was a tribe of women.
But they're like the Secret Service for the president.
And that was another thing that I liked. I liked how this movie was like based off of. It was very feminine centered. I felt that watching the movie, like it was T'Challa, a group surrounded by women, security. Like I felt like that was dope. And the movie was not over sexualized. You didn't see nothing tight hanging out, nothing showing. It was very, what am I trying to say? It was very appropriate. Yeah. The way they did the women in the movie.
Now let's talk about this director.
I don't know much about him. I just know he's black.
This guy is awesome. This guy is awesome.
What did he do?
He did Fruitvale Station. He did Creed, and this is his third movie.
Okay,
Black Panther, and he's never had a bad movie so far. I hope that streak continues. He's from Oakland too.
Well, he's not doing Creed 2, so he looked up on that one. I feel like sequels are bad to do nowadays. Like, don't
for
do
directors.
Don't do a sequel. Do not do it. Now, back in the 90s, Back to the Future and all them, that was good. But right now, it's never good to do sequels. But I'm glad that he's not doing it.
Yeah, but this guy, when y'all get a chance, watch the interview he did with Hot 97, and he breaks down a lot of stuff about the connection between African Americans and actual Africans, and all the research he did to do this movie. He went all in South Africa. Him and Chadwick Boseman did a lot of research on the dialect. It's crazy.
Yeah, like, the accents were very well.
I really appreciate like the attention to detail. Yeah, and all the research,
the wardrobe. The wardrobe, special effects, all that was awesome.
Good. The whole team, and I applaud Marvel for letting him move and maneuver and do everything he needed to do in this movie, because like studios could be.
I'm surprised I'm actually surprised that they let this movie be as good as it was.
Really,
I'm just saying that. While yet I thought that the movie could have been better, I felt like for it to be a Marvel movie, a all black cast Marvel movie at that, I think that's a really big thing in itself, and it was good for what it was. Not taking anything away from it. Me personally just didn't like the movie altogether. But
you're a hater.
I'm not a hater. I felt like it could have been better in some points. But yes, he was very good at detailing.
Well,
the accents were perfect. Not one person lacked in that. Not one person lacked in acting either. Like it didn't even feel like they were acting. It felt like this was real.
Yeah, it was a really good movie overall. What do you give it overall?
7.
A 7 out of what?
10.
7 out of 10. That's fair.
That's good.
That's actually fair. That's
good. 7 out of 10.
So you weren't mesmerized by all the blackness and the.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm black, so of course I like anything else black.
Like me, I'm a freaking nerd. I love Afrofuturism. I love, like technology and all that nerdy stuff. So that like added a lot to it, and how advanced they were, and also how it like their garbs, although they were super advanced, they still stayed traditional in a way. And I love that mesh between the two things, like very futuristic and forward thinking, and then also sticking to tradition. And then the clash of ideas. Nobody talks about Lupita's character. Like, she pretty much wanted
she kind of wanted the same thing as Michael B. Jordan, just in a more peaceful,
but a peaceful way. His plan was flawed from the beginning. That joint would have backfired.
Yeah, just he was stupid.
All right, so if it went through, they're gonna send.
They would just send people to take it. Yeah,
they're gonna send the Avengers or other people. Like, you're giving disenfranchised people these weapons, but they're not trained to use it, so they're gonna lose either way. And then he cut off I'm not gonna spoil it, but
no, he burnt all the little vibranium plants. He burnt them all. He burnt everything, and he was like, "No, we gonna burn everything, but then we gonna send the vibranium to people in Inglewood and people in Carson and people in Bellflower." Like what?
I think he would have collapsed Wakanda.
Of course he would. He burnt their most valuable thing,
and then the vibranium,
and then
he was gonna
selling
sell
it.
Yeah,
you were gonna run out eventually.
Yeah, he
stupid,
and all these people on social media is like, "Oh, Team Killmonger was right." Yeah, the idea,
right. But execution wise, no.
Oh my God,
execution wise, no, he wasn't
executed. I mean, but I can't blame him because he was hurt. He's a hurt individual. He was hurt.
First of all, how did he even know the story about the daddy, about the brother killing his father?
I don't think.
How did he even know?
Did they ever say that he knew?
No,
he didn't know.
He wasn't supposed to. He didn't know. I think. Okay, he knew about Wakanda and stuff like that, but how did he know that his uncle killed his father?
He didn't know. His anger came from them hogging all the resources and not sharing with other black people.
Well, look, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, like, I mean, overall.
So we don't even know how he truly felt once he found. Well, he never did find out that the first T'Challa killed T'Chaka killed the father. He'll never know. Well, he's dead so far, but I'm pretty sure he ain't dead.
He's probably gonna know now because he's gonna go on the plane with all the former Black Panthers.
Yeah, well, he'll know now. He gonna wake up anyway, so it don't even matter. Yeah, but I think that Michael Jordan really Michael Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, that's his name.
Whatever. I think Michael B. Jordan really proved himself in this movie. With the transformation in his body, his hair, the acting. You know, from him going from Fantastic Four, you know, which is a very hard movie to be successful at. I feel like
I haven't even seen it. It
wasn't good. If the first one wasn't good, the first one they did with Jessica Alba wasn't good. Why would you recreate it and try to make it better? It just wasn't. And Chris Evans was Human Torch in Fantastic Four. That movie didn't do good, and then what happened? He became Captain America and proved himself as an actor. And I feel like Michael B. Jordan did a great job at that.
All right, so overall, you give it a 7.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 8.5.
It got 97 on Rotten Tomato, which is very good.
I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Like you, the hype did get to me.
I knew it was going to do that.
All weekend I was reading because we didn't see it until Sunday. Mm-hmm. And all weekend, Friday, from when it came out, I was just reading all the tweets from my friends and all that.
People walking in with African get-ups and stuff, and dancing in the
hype hit me. So, like, I expected it to be a 10 out of 10. But 8.5 out of 10 is pretty
The action scenes were very good.
Yeah.
That was a 10 out of 10.
And T'Challa, what happened? Killmonger was the shit.
Hey, he was, man.
He got knocked.
He was whooping his ass.
Yeah.
This is my first time cussing. He was whooping his ass. I'm sorry. Like, and it was like, okay, he came from the CIA, but bro, you in Wakanda.
Nah,
you supposed to know some special type of stuff.
Killmonger is specially trained. He's special forces.
Forget all that. He's specially trained in America. This is Wakanda. You supposed to know some other type of stuff, you know. And
I believe in the comic books,
he low key was getting his ass handed to him when he fought in Baku. Low key for a second.
To his defense, though, he's never had a fight without that plan.
Without the plan. Yeah, true.
So like. He had to adjust.
And W'Kabi is the fakest friend that you will ever have in your life. W'Kabi was played by the guy from Get Out.
He was in the
His name is like Daniel something. I know his name is Daniel.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is the fakest friend you'll ever have. And I felt like...
I don't say he's fake. He was just selfish.
No, he was fake.
Selfish.
He was fake because they've been friends for how long?
But he was selfish.
He was friends long enough with
He wanted the guy who killed his daddy.
He was friends long enough with him to know what him and Lupita was going through. So obviously they were very close. And for you to just turn on him just because he like, oh, the mission failed.
But there's rules of kings and stuff. If they see that you're a weak, if they believe any way that you're a weak king, look at
he was the only one that betrayed him. Nobody else did.
Yeah, that's true. Once they saw T'Challa was back, they went back to the...
Exactly.
All right, so...
Did he die?
Who?
Dude, did the guy die?
No, he surrendered.
Okay, good. And he was gonna be like, my love, you gonna kill me? She was like, for Wakanda, I'll do anything. I was like, yes, girl, kill him. Because he deserved to die. Kill him.
Yeah, but okay, so you give it a 7.5.
Yeah.
7?
7.
I give it
hard
an
7.
8.5.
And the 8.5. You being nice.
No, I'm not. It was good. I felt satisfied. Do you think it's gonna get a sequel?
Yes.
Now,
Especially after Infinity War, they put it at the end. I don't know why they did that. Like, we didn't know.
Oh yeah, Bucky looking like Jesus.
Oh yeah, they had Bucky. That was the spoiler.
They
had Bucky looking like Jesus just was resurrected, and Shuri was the one to help him or whatever. I think that it's a secret that she's helping him. I don't think that anybody knows that she's helping him. So we shall see what Infinity War has to offer. I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. It's coming out May 4th. But yeah, that was our podcast. That was our first podcast. The Beard and Afro.
This has been the Beard and Afro podcast.
Hope you guys like that. Don't forget, because this is going on YouTube, so don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends.
We'll also be on iTunes and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
and
all
Spotify.
that. So
thanks for your time.
Thanks for watching, listening, and we out.